No, go ahead. Go.
Bring us in.
Bear, go ahead, man.
Rampage.
I'm not falling for that one again.
Rampage.
Bear, you got me with this shit twice. Three times. I'm dumb as fuck. Fuck that.
Henry, you look super fresh. Okay. First of all, I'll just say right now, Henry Cejudo, ladies and gentlemen, podcast guest. Ah! Hey, you different. You different. Ever since that belt got stolen from your house, you've been a different animal.
Wow.
And Rampage, you look amazing. You came back from the Philippines. I see you scaling down your t-shirt sizes a little bit. Everybody has their own choice of style, and you wearing a slim fit small works for you. I just want to say that. It works for you. Not something Khalil Roundtree would do. I know you're very impressed by the way he dresses, but this works for you.
I thought we was gonna have a good podcast at first. I thought we was, I thought we was gonna...
but you know what? I will say this. I have to say, congratulations, Quinn. We just had it with Scottsdale versus Orange County, and the way this worked, Bear. I don't know if you saw the event, but the way this shit. Oh yeah,
I watched you wax him. What are you
saying? Listen,
I was watching it live on Rumble and Vice.
Bro, UFL.
Shout out to UFL. Shout out to George Harrison and Rampage Jackson.
His name's not George Harrison. It's Harrison Rogers.
Well, I'm sorry, brother. Mr. Rogers and the CBS kids. What do you want me to say? I don't know. I can't remember everybody's name. I do 20 podcasts a week.
Man, I swear, man, I can't stand this motherfucker, man.
Why? Because you're wearing Tracy Cortez's clothes? Come on, bro. We're trying to have a good podcast. Henry Cejudo's here, the double champ. You know what double champ means?
Triple, motherfucker. Get it right.
You can only count two at one time. You can't say triple and double. I already called him
double.
Tell
us. The Olympic champ, the flyweight champ, and the bantamweight champ.
But the Olympic champion has to sit in its own category, right?
Hell no.
Really?
That's above all, dude.
Olympics more than being a UFC champ.
Hell, easy.
Hold on, time out. Respectfully, you got to break this down to me. You really think being an Olympic champion is better than being a UFC champion?
Of course.
Yeah, because
first and only.
It's not in the Olympics. UFC's not in MMA's not even in the Olympics.
Well, not just that, but it's look at it this way. The sport of wrestling has been it's considered the oldest sport in the world. Like if you look at the artifacts of it, back in the Greco-Roman days, I mean, it goes back to even further than that. So it's been a competition since fucking who knows when. MMA is still kind of fairly new. It's probably since '92. It's 30-some years old.
Well, that's when the UFC started, but I think before that, Boss Ruin told us that they were fighting Pancrase in Japan.
But it wasn't called MMA.
So maybe in the 70s, 80s, 90s.
Now, the Brazilians been doing Vale Tudo for a while, right? Correct?
Yeah, well, sure. But what I'm saying is wrestling has always been organized.
It's the only sport that was mentioned in the Bible.
What is?
Wrestling.
What Bible you read, brother?
The Holy Bible.
Jacob wrestled the angel.
Yeah.
Oh, he did. You're right, Henry. You smart, Henry.
That's right.
Oh, he get the credit for that because.
But then you know what happened?
He broke his hip.
Golly, is this?
Damn! Oh my!
Can I get an amen?
What does Jacob means?
Jacob and the amazing Technicolor coat.
What does it mean?
Jacob means the founding father.
No, the chosen son.
One who wrestles with God. Look it up.
The chosen son.
Right.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. What does Israel mean?
The Messiah.
I don't know.
Chosen one.
I don't remember.
Well, I just thought you would.
I don't know all that.
I think it's Abraham, the father of all nations.
Yeah,
anyway,
hey, let me see if y'all can answer this.
All right.
What does BBC mean?
BBC, Balboa Bay Club in Newport Beach, right? What?
I'm like, it hurts my throat.
British Broadcasting Channel. What the fuck?
Oh, you're right. It's like CNN.
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Looking at Rampage, I was like, I'm like, that hurt.
I didn't know you were gonna bring this level of intelligence off the break to the podcast.
Hey, you know what?
It's crazy because sometimes you be playing pretend, but I see what you be doing. You be Googling stuff before the podcast. You get your cliff notes in, and then you just rifle them off when it starts.
I don't be gooning. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
You don't be what?
I don't be gooning, bro.
What's gooning mean?
I don't know what the fuck that
What's
shit
a Dragonian? Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
I saw it on TikTok. I tried to forward it to you. You blocked me while you were in the Philippines?
Yeah, I blocked you.
Why'd you do that?
Because you be trolling.
Hey, he blocks me on TikTok, so I can't send him clips on TikTok about Dragonians.
Oh, yeah. Why'd you block him?
He's a fucking troll.
I'm a troll. All you do is bully me on here. We got the double champ in the house.
Triple champ, brother.
Triple champ. But I'm just doing an MMA
Triple
podcast.
C, baby.
Hey, Triple C, real quick. I got to ask you a question. Is it true someone broke into your house and stole your belt? Or did you make that up?
No. This was, it sounds like
you laughing always at him.
We have Silly Dilly over here who's actually, anyways, I'll tell you the whole story. So prior to my belt being stolen, somebody ran into my neighbor's yard going about 80 miles an hour and went in through his bedroom, literally his guest bedroom. Like legit, this sounds like some shit out of a movie, dude.
The GTA, bro. That was a diversion. That was a diversion. They did all this shit just to steal your belt.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
That's a tactic.
That's a tactic.
That was a tactic.
So check this out. So then that whole thing happened. So this dude decides that he wants to run and flee the scene after he struggled. Like they were hurting too, but like they hit the house at 80 miles an hour. They were fucking hurrying to get out. The dude ends up getting out, some little thug. He gets out of the house, and then my neighbor, obviously you can hear the fucking thump from like maybe a mile away. And I came out, and then the dude pretty much co-cocks my neighbor who's like 65 years old. So then I had to go in there, picked him up, dropped him, put his hands behind his back, slapped him up a little bit. Cops came, fucking fire department came. Like it was like I live in a very, very wholesome neighborhood, bro. Like it's you feel like you're in a little town and like.
Is it a gated community?
No.
Was this a citizen's arrest?
Pretty much. Citizen's arrest, yeah. So I grabbed him. The cops came in. It was kind of easy to the way to handle somebody. You just gotta control their hips. So then after that, like I had about everybody from Telemundo, Univision, Fox, CBS, BBC. I mean, they're all showing up to do they want to do interviews with me and whatnot. And I was like, all right, fuck it, dude. Let's do it. Shit. I'm in the content business, right? And then fucking they started showing, where does, Henry live? And then fucking next, a few days later, my producer, Dylan Rush, was sleeping in the studio. And they went in there, stole my fucking belt, stole some of my cameras. And, yeah, that was
the people from the news channel did that?
Yeah, so we believe that it was somebody. So they stole the belt that I beat Demetrius Johnson, like the old belt, the one that you got.
Yeah.
So
you don't got cameras in your house?
I did, but dude, I didn't charge them, dude.
Wait, you didn't charge the security?
No, I didn't charge the what the fuck is
the receiver thing?
It's just dude, our neighborhood, we can leave our shit open, but anyways, not no more. Yeah. So then that whole thing happened. So then, that's what happened, dude. A few days later, somebody came in. Knew where I was from, knew where I lived, and then bah.
Bro, that was all the setup. That was all the
diversion.
Yeah, diversion.
You were so right.
Unless it was Silly Dilly, man. Which
Who's that?
I still got.
Who's Silly Dilly?
This guy right here.
Hey, bro, it's always an inside job, too. It's always you can't root out an inside job, bro.
We're going to have to check your eye count.
Is that right?
Listen, we're going to check your notes.
I'm going to tell y'all something.
Yeah.
Where I'm from, Memphis. We're from the hood, you know what I'm saying? And, it's custom in America to have a housewarming and show off your house.
Yeah.
Black folks don't do that shit. Not where I'm from. You don't have no housewarming. You
told me as a child you had to go out there at 8 years old and beat people up in front of your house.
Not in front of my house. We ain't talking about that. But listen, you don't do that shit. You don't walk people around your house. My security is going on. I just got a new security system is going off right now. You don't show people around your house. And it's always the people that know you that come and rob you. It's always people that steal from you.
Not always. We shouldn't say always.
Almost always.
Thank you.
Yeah, but luckily, bro, we did get a fucking fingerprint on the glass when my belt fell off. So the belt fell. So it was on a shelf. It was on a glass shelf. So apparently the dude there's like a palm print there, but apparently that shit takes 2 to 3 months to get to see if somebody was in the system already.
Hey, I bet you that the cut man Tate.
It probably was Tate.
I bet you
because Tate's so big and large, he probably was that the guy who also did the inside job with the guy with the phone on?
Yeah, that's
interesting how we see he has no respect.
No respect.
So now that we see you have no respect for us, I can imagine what you do in his house.
Put him in a body bag. You know what? You're fired. How about that?
He gets riled up.
Yeah,
how about
But
that?
you're right, because Cutman Tate's large, so he probably walked in and started having things fall. Should we FaceTime him and see if it was him?
Yeah, FaceTime. Right. Let's FaceTime.
If it was him, Henry, there's not much I could do because he's a large human being, but I'm sure Rampage can handle your light
Tate,
work.
they told me it was a big, fat black man.
We can't say that to Tate.
I can.
You could say that?
Fuck Tate.
Don't do that. He's big, dude. I want you having beef with him. You already have beef with Anthony Smith. You already have beef with Kevin Holland. I don't want you to have.
Oh,
hey,
I saw that, bro.
Tate, we gotta ask you a question.
What's up, Tate?
Tay, did you steal my belt? They're accusing you at the Jackson podcast. They're saying that you took my belt, bro.
I would never take anything from you.
I got evidence.
Phone away from your hand.
I got evidence.
Can't hear you.
I got evidence. You melted it down and wore it on your face.
They do look the same. This is a photo from Henry Cejudo's house. You guys look the same. And now he's in a blue light room. He's trying to change his fingerprints and everything. Tate, you doing weird stuff, Tate. I'm going to have to hit you back because it was you. I don't want this recorded. Done. You were right, Rampage.
That was right.
Rampage, I just want to say something. Ever since you got back from the Philippines, you've been a completely different person.
I needed a vacation.
You're a ball full of sunshine,
yeah?
and you're an
So
amazing person. I want to tell you, it's an honor to be your friend. So listen. So as we get ready to dive right into the full experience of this, is it true your last fight you got 2 eye pokes?
I did.
Is it true though?
What do you mean true?
Is that true or is that made up?
Wait, what do you think he's a fucking liar?
No, not him. The media.
No, well, it's still this side right here. It was my left eye, so it was even that pinky. So you guys can even show it on the clip. And you know what's cool about it, dude? I have a doctor who has the fucking best technology, so he can see all the nerves in your fucking eye. And like your eye is just like a phone. Like if you hit your phone a certain way, like it's gonna go split screen. Same thing with your eye, right? So I still have a little issue with this left one, but it's it's on its way, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, bro, I've always kind of been that guy. Like all of us, testosterone, pussy, blah blah blah. When you can, you can. When you can't, you can't.
Bro, your eye is your weakest point of your body, bro. It's weaker than your balls. You know what I'm saying?
Why is that?
Because it's your eyes. It's so soft and squishy and gushy.
Anybody ever poke your eye during a fight? What?
Yeah, Jon Jones, bitch ass.
Do you?
No, I do
that?
remember that. No, but what happened? Were you able to recover once you?
Yeah, I kept going because
But that's what I thought. So a lot of people,
no.
Henry's smiling, Henry's doing this.
Let him
I'm
finish. Let him
like,
finish.
hold on, dude. I just need time, dude. I'm in this shit to make money, bro. The last thing I want to do is give up some of my pay because I got a boo-boo. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
you
It's
had a
like,
boo-boo. That's why you had a side. Were you doing a lower decky zinny right now? I mean, right in the middle while he's doing a whole monologue.
you know what? Let me
Yeah,
try.
give
let
him
me
one.
try
Give him a little something.
no. See, look,
You
your eye
think still
poke.
be all right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
eye poke was
Take 2.
worse. Your eye poke was worse than mine.
Why? Why was yours not bad?
Mine wasn't as bad as his, but I came into the fight with an eye poke injury because we were training for that shit, bro.
From who? Who poked you during training?
Oh, I had this.
That's dangerous, dude. I never really thought about the eyes, but once it happens to you, then you're like, oh fuck,
Bro,
fuck you.
Bro, I fought a guy who's known for eye poking. So
Who?
Jon Jones. So I brought in this tall ass
So you let them fucking poke you?
in training.
Yeah.
I was trying to get away from it, and he got me one time. Yeah, I trained for it, bro. I was fighting for the
real?
belt.
Like seriously, like you really did?
Bro, I'm telling you,
Damn.
I trained my ass off for that fight for Jon Jones. I trained my ass off. That's how confident I was that I was going to win.
Yeah.
I trained my ass off. I did everything, but you know where I messed up? I didn't have a real tall guy with long limbs to do jujitsu with. My friend Tony Moran, he's a big tall. He's probably like 6'6". He's just as tall, a little bit taller than Jon Jones. Excellent boxer, excellent kickboxer from the UK, and hardcore sparring. And I was prepared standing up for Jones. But on the ground, I didn't have nobody that can have it matters. The guy arms are long as hell. So
Yeah, no,
but he was poking. He was like this. He was fighting me like this.
Yeah, no, listen,
Poke me
guys,
again,
listen. Listen, bro. I want a second bout, dude. I tore my labrum inside of a fight. I fought with the sprained ankle before I became double champ. I've gone through it all, dude. Fucking almost dying, cutting fucking weight, winning the Olympics the next day. Like when you know, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? But I can also see where people kind of took it the way they did. Cause dude, I'm a fucking clown. I'm like you, Quentin. To me, it's all competition. But somebody who truly does know when you're seeing fucking double. So when I did get hit, what it does, it causes like the nerve damage. And look, even till today, this is close to 3 months later, like it's still fucking red in the inside a little bit.
I can confirm it's red.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, anyhow, I was seeing double. I didn't know who the fuck I was gonna hit.
Who did you think you were fighting when you were seeing double?
Fucking at that time, Bruce Lee, bro.
So you seeing triple or double?
Like,
Triple champ.
It was double or triple?
so there was like 4 arms, 4 legs. Like you just don't know who it was.
Yeah.
Look at his eye.
what I'm
Look at his eye. It looks like he literally just got, railed by an alien in the eyeball during the
you see
same
that?
mission that Will Smith
There's
was on.
yeah, click on that one right
Oh
there.
my
Click on
God.
that fucking dent.
Oh my God.
Like he legit put it, and it wasn't even the ones that went in deep. It was a little small one that fucking caught me, bro.
Bro, he was trying to finger fuck your eyeball.
No,
Shit.
that's what it's called.
He's trying to finger fuck his eye socket.
And then what happens?
Your eye comes out.
You leak, I guess.
No, you could
No, you could squirt blood
bro.
everywhere.
You could have destroyed your
Yeah,
redness.
but like I said, bro, like I'm cool. I've been through it all. I've done it all. Like fucking Michael Bisping lost a fucking eye, and like I said, bro,
We've seen it. It pops
partially,
out. We've seen it.
partially for me, it's a humbling experience because I was that motherfucker. Get up, pussy. You could do it. You got to hand the boss. Get up, ho. It's not like that, man.
I know.
And I got some humble pie. I really did, man. Like it fucking taught me something. Don't judge, motherfucker.
No, you can't. Yeah. But sometimes. But you listen. Sometimes when you're a fighter, like we're fighters. I didn't hear a lot of fighters complaining and shit. It's mostly fans. If the fighter says some shit, they fucking hypocrites, right? But we know when a lot of times when motherfuckers faking shit and when they're not. You know what I'm saying? That shit was real, bro. That shit was real. Man,
you supported him on the podcast when we talked about it. You're like, how's he supposed to?
I even texted this motherfucker a couple days later, and he was like, left me on red.
He ghosted you. Wow, look at Bisping when his eye just pops right out.
No, I couldn't see. And you know what? Bisping came out and he's like he after the fight, he came out and was like, that's fucking bullshit. I lost an eye because of this fucking shit. And the rules do need to change.
Yeah.
The rules. What do you think the rules should be?
Automatically, if you poke somebody in the eye, and the fucked up thing about it is, once he poked me, he was like this. And then the referee
Can you show us real quick
him?
so the camera could see? Show me what the technique he was using.
I'm gonna tell y'all how to fix it as soon as y'all get done with all this bullshit.
So you were here being triple champ, and what did he do?
And then he went like this. So I'm over here getting ready to throw that right hand. So throw that right hand, boom. So he caught me coming in. Bah, so that shit went in.
Bro, that's scary just looking at it coming to my eyeball. Rampage, let me do something.
No, I don't want to have nothing to do with somebody coming in your eyeball. Let's go. Let me tell you how to fix this. I come from Pride, and those Pride gloves, they keep your hands like this.
So you think it's the fucking gloves?
It's the fucking gloves, bro. I'm gonna tell you something. I've never, but it's also how people fighting doing all this shit now. I've never poked anyone in the eyes in 25 years of fucking sparring, fighting. I poked anyone.
Because of the Pride gloves?
No. Just
I
because
think
the way,
him.
just because the way I fight.
But this is exactly my point. Like, Jason Herzog, he ended up calling me. He was like, dude, kind of apologize. He was like, I should have taken a point, and then I should have taken a point again because he still went like this, and he was still fighting me like that. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Luckily, I couldn't see what the fuck he was doing. I was trying to buy time, allow myself to recover, but I knew that once that round was over, I was like, I can't see, man. I can't see.
I have to say something.
Or I can see, but I'm seeing too much.
You're the triple champ, and everybody knows that you're not one. I mean, you do a lot of funny content now, but you're not one to be played with. You know how to fight. You're a legend in the game.
Yeah, but can I tell you guys something?
Yeah.
I can give two fucks. Like, I know who I am. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. So, like, when you say that you got eye poked, or you say it comes with a lot more, I would say, validation than most, right? Like, he's already proved to everybody how good he is. I don't think he needs to ever make an excuse. I mean, look, you've never made excuses.
Just look at that fucking picture right there.
Bro, that changed it.
This kind of changed my perspective. I'm like, all right, man, I got one more left, and that's it.
So you're saying Henry Cejudo has one more left in him, but Dana doesn't want to give you the rematch with Song. So what is that? Does that upset you?
I personally, I think Dana thinks I bitched out.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like straight up, I ended up sending Dana a message, but I don't think he has that same phone. I'm glad. I hope he doesn't have that, because I was like, hey, dude, I've done a lot, man. I put my life out there, dude, and for you to kind of judge my integrity like that, that's fucked up, dude. You know what I mean? But I'm over it now, dude. Like,
listen, bro. Listen, you human. That's too much for that 6% is too much for you.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You ain't man enough for that 6%, baby.
I was waiting for you to say something. So dude, timeout. Rampage does a 6% lower deck Zinni.
Well, I don't do this. I don't do this for this.
You should start with 3.
I just smoke weed, dude. I smoke weed.
Yeah, I don't
smoke weed.
Yeah, I don't do weed.
Probably about an ounce a day.
Wow.
Are you joking?
No. I'll do about I just smoke half a joint. That's it.
Every day?
Yeah.
Who rolls them for you? You have a guy that rolls them for you?
Here.
Okay, so you're certified roller. What kind of wraps does he use? Blunt wraps? Tobacco? Yeah?
Hey, fuck all that drug shit. Let's go back. Fuck this.
So you can talk about girls in Vietnamese coffee shops all day, but the guy can't talk about his recovery process?
Yeah, fuck that.
Are you out of your mind?
I don't even talk about that shit either. Fuck that.
Don't disrespect our guest. Don't disrespect the way he treats recovery. Not all of us have to go to Burger King to recover.
I'm gonna tell you something. I kick both of y'all ass right now at the same time.
Brother, you wish you could beat him up. That's the Henry Cejudo. That's the triple champ.
Let's do it. What's up?
Yeah, well then let's get Bowdy then.
Hey, I already did it. What's up?
Yeah, I'll send him on you. I just sit back. I don't even have to do anything.
It's too much testosterone in this motherfucking room.
I don't have to do anything. You come by there and kick you in the throat.
Dude, that shit's gotta be lit, bro.
Yeah.
What's up now, baby?
Well, let me solve this eye poking damn thing.
Well, then get it off your chest.
The rules have to change. And I talked to Mark Ratner about it, because I'm good friends with him, dude. Like, he respects me. He's like we know Mark Ratner, Hall of Famer. He's been in fucking Ali from way back from boxing.
He been in Ali?
UFC. You what?
What? Not
Anyway,
Mark
you know what I'm
Ragnar.
trying to say. Like
He
he's
never
been
been
to
Ali.
No,
He never been Ali, Henry. I gotta
Mark
stop you there. You doing too much.
You doing too
Yo, that
much.
Lord Degidio,
Come on,
give me that.
bro. Put some
Give me that.
respect on
Spit in my
his
hand.
name,
Spit
bro.
it in my
Not
hand.
Mark.
Spit it in my
No,
hand.
it's okay.
Hey,
You're
hey,
doing too much.
not Mark Ragnar, bro.
Come on, don't put respect on Mark's name.
But he said that like it's unfortunate, but he's like, Henry, you're not gonna win this fight. They're not gonna reverse it. Because think of because I was trying to fight. I was like, dude, Dana, give me the rematch with this dude. Like, I want to fight him, dude. Like, let's make it right. I don't care if it's at the Apex, whatever, dude. I want to scrap. And I ended up talking, and then Mark Ragnar ended up talking to us like, well, after this whole thing happened to you, Henry, like the rules are gonna change to where it's automatically gonna be a point because we're in the back. What do they warn us? You cannot have your fingers like this. There's a warning and whatnot. And then obviously he ended up fucking hitting me.
Let's call it the Cejudo rule.
Wow.
You can call it that.
Hey, we should have a rule. If you are a former champion or a current champion and someone eye pokes you, it's an automatic DQ. They should start with that.
That could be cheating. Let me go back to telling you how to solve it.
But
Well, then get it off your chest. You've been mumbling.
Y'all keep cutting me the fuck
Because you
out.
challenged the triple champ to a duel, and he stepped up. That's the difference.
So what happens though too, dude? Like when you get poked like severely like that, it's like to me, I knew it was bad, bro, because I would see like this TV and there was another TV like hanging off, or like the crown molding, like on a house, like it was like falling.
I know what you're talking about.
Like,
When
you know
you
what
when you do the eye test and they have those little small things.
He knows about crown
you
molding.
just
He got
no,
a guy named
what I'm
Strado
saying is
redoing
you like you just laying down, like you just laying down on your bed and watching this shit. So
You lay in your bed and watch crown molding with Stratos, your stylist.
So as I was saying, you remember the Pride, you never seen the Pride gloves, huh?
no.
They're hard to find, the original ones, because they used to take them from us after the fights. You know, you can barely keep your gloves. They won't let you keep it. But the way they were designed, because I'm doing my own MMA league here soon, and I'm getting the same type of gloves, and they curve your hand. It was a perfect mix of a boxing glove with an MMA glove, and so you can't eye poke people with it. The way it makes your hand go. Makes your hand curve, and that's how you fix the problem. And so when I heard UFC was coming out with the new glove, who the fuck?
Real
is that big
quick,
ass
hey,
motherfucker?
Christian Knowles, one of the best Muay Thai trainers, one of the best paddle. He's working with Khalil, one of the best coaches in the world. He's with Haggerty. They won a bunch of world championships, like 5, right? Yeah, 5. Come say hi to Henry Cejudo real quick. He just wants to say hi. Christian Knowles, that's Khalil's new coach.
Why you got giants walking in on our podcast?
Yeah.
How you doing, sir?
Come on, G. I watched him hold pads yesterday. He's a legend. We just want to say hi. We appreciate you. Enjoy. Say what up. Say what up. Look at that. We got all kinds of-
So what you're talking about, Quentin? What you were talking about is
sound like Ariel Hawani.
that could turn into an Olympic sport now. What you're saying right now, because this shit right here will stop it from happening.
So when the UFC announced that they was coming out with some new gloves and they was curved, I assumed that they was making it like they would curve your hand a little bit, so you can't. Even if you tried, you can't poke it.
But it was that same event when they went back to the old ones.
No, even the new ones didn't do it.
Yeah, but
we've had a lot of guests on here that have fought Rampage. They've all said they've all stated on record Rampage has never eye poked anybody, even when he wore the normal glove. So maybe it's just your fighting style.
No, yeah, because I don't like when y'all fight and y'all be posting and doing shit. I don't like that shit.
What do you mean? It's just his style.
I don't like anybody's style to do that because I'm a fighter. Because I'm a fighter, and you go in for a shot. You know,
you mean you're going in to shoot? My God!
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! You know when you're going in for a shot. Have you ever seen somebody when you going in for a shot and they do like this? Bro, I hate that shit.
Wait, what do they do? What do they do? he did the Macarena real quick. I love that. They must have taught you that.
Hey, anybody out there want me on their podcast?
Okay, real quick. I gotta ask you something, Henry.
Rampage, have me a mood, bro.
Yeah. No, this one makes you go to sleep.
No, I know. I need that shit.
Okay. Hey, Henry.
I'm fired up.
Good. I'm ready to spar too. So, Henry, let me ask you a question. Are you upset that Dana won't give you the rematch?
No, I mean, I'm over it, dude.
You've done so much. What does it matter? What do you have left to prove? Don't you just want to make money now?
Yeah. But that's why I'm in this game.
What?
I'm in this game to make money.
You're a great businessman, by the way.
I'm here to make money, bro. Like I've already done everything, as you said. I'm here to make money. So, man, I was already thinking about that 150 stacks. Like, no, I was like, that's why I told the ref, I'm like, hey man, give me my 5 minutes. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna kick it. Recovery time. Run. Do what I can. Get another minute, and then be back. But dude, it never came back. Like as of like a few weeks ago, I felt like my eyesight came back 100%. A few weeks ago.
You feel like he should get the rematch?
Yeah, 100%.
I do,
Something
but
like
do you feel like Dana has other things in plan for you?
I'm sure, dude. Like at this point, As a champion, it's different. As a fucking in the top 10, if I'm even in the top, I can give two fucks. They can give me whoever they want.
Hey, so
it's not up to me no more.
What about this? I heard about you doing jiu-jitsu in Kazakhstan. Why you laughing, man? This
ninjutsu.
Nigga jits what?
No, I'm gonna be going out. Well, fuck, I don't know yet, man. That's not until I get that money in my bank account, dude. So,
But is it jiu-jitsu or
no. I'm just gonna go out there as just an appearance.
Oh, okay.
Is it the one where you sit in the car, you put the seatbelt on, and they say go, you take off the seatbelt jiu-jitsu?
That'd be kind of sick.
That would be sick.
That would be.
Who would you
sick.
want to fight in seatbelt jiu-jitsu?
Probably Rampage.
No, he wouldn't be able to fit in the car. Come on, get someone that can actually play the game.
What's the F? What was the
I hit him
SUV?
right in the eye.
What? Oh, that's fucked up.
Oh, that's crazy.
Hey, he still assaulted by UFL 6.
Is it true you beat his team?
I did beat his team.
You were
by a hair.
partying all night. When did you have a chance to coach your team?
You want to
I
tell
saw
him a
you in
little
the
bit? You want
club.
to tell him how this? You want to tell him?
I'm not a coach. I'm a team owner. It's a difference, motherfucker.
Wait, he was coaching his team.
He owned and coach. I don't coach. I'm a shit coach. I'm an owner.
So who won between
He's
you
too
two?
Hollywood, bro.
I know. He
No, I'm
doesn't
just,
even say hi to me.
I'm just not. I know. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't think I have the patience. I could make a great coach, but I don't think I have the patience because I learn so fast, and I see somebody learning something. I couldn't understand why it's taking them so long to get that shit.
I second that.
I'm kind of the same way, dude.
He could coach anybody in here, but if the guy's not like a fast learner, I see his patience level goes. He has none.
So what I would do is, if I wanted to coach people, I bring in some select coaches, and I
Who
tell
would
them
you bring in?
I got some great people I would bring in. Antonio McKee would be one. I would bring in Yogi for boxing.
Oh, nice.
Yep. And
What about a wrestling coach?
wrestling coach? That's
TJ?
Antonio McKee.
Oh, dude, did you know? Because he's from Tennessee, right?
Who?
Antonio McKee.
No, his family's from Tennessee, but he's born and raised there.
Dude, I saw his story, bro, on fuck, dude. Fuck, that dude's been through some shit.
Yeah, he's old.
I want to go up to him and shake his fucking hand.
I'm
Like, dude,
gonna
you've
tell you
been
something
through a
about
lot, man.
I'm gonna tell you something about Antonio McKee. He came to my house last night for a meeting to show me something about because he's helping me do this MMA show because I don't know how to do a whole lot of stuff. And I said, hey man, can you help me hang my mirror? He said, oh, I got you. He had tools in his fucking car. Hung my mirror in the bathroom without. This is the best guy, man. Without even fucking measuring. He said, you got to. I said, I don't got shit. I don't know how to do shit. Hung my fucking mirror in 5 minutes, bro.
He builds,
I love that guy,
he builds
bro.
homes, flips homes. Him
does
and his
he?
son are
Really?
amazing combo.
Bro, this guy's
Such
so
a good person.
He the guy good at training.
Runs an
fighting,
MMA team out of Metroflex, right?
Yeah.
The body shop.
He's good. You
his
gotta
son's
meet
an
him.
amazing fighter.
He's a good dude,
And
bro.
what's going on with this? What's up with his son? I know.
Patchy Mix just got released to fill in for Cheeto stepping out
I saw
against
that.
Batista.
I
You fought
saw
Batista.
that.
What do you think about
No,
him?
I never fought Batista.
Man, get your facts right.
No,
bro.
he fought
Batista.
But we're going to. We had like a
Batista
little
is a pro wrestler, man. He's a fucking actor now. Why would he fight Batista?
No, he fought with Batista at a weigh-in conference.
I think Batista fought The Rock. Didn't
Wait,
he?
at a PR event, he came up to you and he tried to fight you. I meant to say.
Nah, he was trying to get a fight, but I get it, bro. Like he's a shy boy. He's got to do what he's got to do. If anything, man, kudos to him. You got to come out of your shell. Like,
Dude
I
from
get
the
it.
Guardians of the Galaxy tried to fight you.
What'd you just say? What did you just say?
Dude from Guardians of the
Let me
Galaxy.
see. Can you pull up a picture? I want to see
Bro.
what Rampage is talking about. 'Cause that shit sounds funny.
Who's the dude from Guardians of the Galaxy?
Batista.
The wrestler? We're talking about the guy Cheeto Vera was supposed to fight. He just stepped out. Patchy Mix got released from the PFL, stepped in to fight Batista. Batista went to him at an autograph signing event and tried to challenge him to a
That's
fight.
the same guy.
He's
Batista.
like,
It's
I
not the
challenge.
same guy as the wrestler.
He's like, I challenge you to a duel.
He smacked you with the gloves.
Hey, if Batista and you were to get in a street fight, who would win?
The Triple C, man, me.
It's not even, you don't even think about it. He's not even kidding either. That's the crazy
No,
part.
because a street fight's different, bro. A street fight, I mean,
That's who
a
you think he's
street
fighting?
fight, it's
Yeah,
dude.
Batista.
It's no rules, bro. Like then it's like, all right, man, let's go.
Can I ask you a serious question? No, this all jokes
with the
aside.
serious
A street
face.
fight. I'm a street fight. I grew up.
All right.
If you in a street fight and you losing, and this guy is like trying to mount you and stuff like that and beat you up, and he kind of like positions his face by his balls, would you bite his balls to get out of the
No,
move?
I would.
You just get you.
Wait,
no.
what is that?
No.
Wait, hold on. What is that?
How do you get a dog when a dog is on another dog, a little puppy? You know how they get them off? You put your finger.
I don't want to know how you get dogs off.
Time out. timeout.
That's a different.
You're saying that if
that's
Rampage
different.
was on you, you would
Hey,
finger
bro,
Rampage.
hey,
That's
it's
a
kill or
different
be
question than
killed.
what I.
Wait, you're telling me
It's
you would
kill
finger Rampage?
or be
Why you
killed.
take it there? So Rampage is right in your face, and you're gonna finger him to get you off of him. That is crazy,
Bro.
work.
Rampage, you don't need stitches afterwards. Let me put it to
Answer-
you.
answer-
Oh,
hey,
he gonna
it's a-
stretch
it's
you
a-
out.
it's a-
He
hey,
gonna stretch you
It's
out.
a serious question though. If
Oh,
if you fight, you know how shit happens in street fights, and the guy positions himself and he's almost sitting on your face in a scramble. Would you bite his balls to get him off your
That
face?
shit sounds real. But
Rampage,
like
what
I
do you
told
think
man,
about
I
it?
already-
You
I
want
already
Tito
gave you
Ortiz
mine.
to ride your face so you can bite his balls?
but-
Get it off your chest.
But can I tell you something? Can I tell you something who I'm really close
kidding.
with?
I was kidding. We have a guest.
Can I tell you something that was really that he would? I don't give a fuck. Is Mike Tyson.
He'll bite them balls.
he
man.
Mike
did.
Tyson, yeah, somebody would no, but legit, like he, whew.
I ain't
That
gonna lie. I ain't getting my ass kicked though. I ain't getting my ass kicked.
I would bite your balls if you were right in my face. I ain't gonna let you beat me up.
You were biting the motherfucking balls. You would nibble on.
All right, let's move on.
Thank you.
All right, I got a question. How's doing the podcast with Usman?
Oh, it's cool, man.
Is he cool with you? Does he bully you at all? As you can see what I have to deal with. And you being the
Nah.
littler guy on the show, I know where you're coming from.
Yeah, no, it's cool, man. It's cool having this podcast with Mike. We already had Dana on, Canelo, Terrence Crawford, a lot of those dudes that that are doing big shit.
That won't come on our podcast.
I wonder why. Maybe Rampage could learn how to DM a guy instead of a girl every once in a while. We'd get another fighter.
Oh, yeah, is that right?
How you guys get these guys?
Well, you guys,
Same
you
way
guys,
we
you guys,
get
you
Henry.
guys want
I
to
DM
slide
him
me? You
too.
guys want to slide me some bread? Dude? Get you all of them. What's up?
I don't stop bugging him. He is so nice to me, though. I'm surprised he didn't block me. I bug him 24/7.
Bro, Krokop blocked him.
Crow Cop?
Yeah, he doesn't understand. I was trying
Dude,
to be
all you
respectful.
motherfuckers. Anthony Smith is trying to scrap
Yeah,
you guys,
bro.
dude. I mean, what's
Crow
going
Cop's so
on,
mad
bro?
at
This
me.
is
Hey, Crow Cop, if you're
And I
watching this,
I
with
love
all
Crow
due
Cop.
respect, I was offering you money to come on the flight to pay for a flight, and I think he took it disrespectful.
Yeah,
he
man.
said, "Don't ever message me again." I'm like, Crow Cop, I'm trying to buy your flight and pay you to come on the show
Really?
because he's
Bro,
one of my favorite
bro,
fighters.
Krokop
hell
is
yeah.
he's like a
you guys
dignitary.
never fought, did
No,
you?
no.
Yeah,
Me and
it's
Krokop, I
fucking
love
ridiculous.
Krokop. We buddies. He's like a politician or something over there, and he's rich as fuck, and you offer him money, bro.
But I was being respectful.
You should
I
have
just really
asked me.
wanted him on.
You should have talked to me
Why,
because
you've never
Krokop
booked
is
one
different,
guest?
man. He's but you should have asked me, hey, how do I approach Krokop?
I know, it was bad. It was bad. And I said, no, Crow Cop, don't block me. And then he's pissed at me.
Really? He blocked you?
Yeah. And I was like, yo, respectfully, I really want you on the show. That's the first time someone.
I think Bear's misunderstood, bro.
We've had a thing. God, I love Henry. He always
Yeah, I
supports
think
me.
he's misunderstood, bro.
I love Henry. He
Short
always
kings
supports
stick together. That's what it is.
What'd you
man.
call me?
Kings for life,
short
baby.
kings stick
Short
together.
Kings for
me.
life.
I'm not a short king, brother.
Short queens stick together.
Don't call him a queen. That's a triple champ. You be disrespectful to me. You don't direct any of that towards him. Look at his shirt. Does that look like a queen shirt?
Yeah, it does a little bit.
What's up? You guys don't like me?
Is that a cougar?
Hey,
It's a fucking, what is it? It's a Jaguar.
Oh, Jack.
yeah, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why is Bilal Muhammad mad at you?
Is he?
Is he?
I don't know.
Is something going on with that? Bilal Muhammad said there's a Stash pound for pound episode somewhere, and said maybe because Usman and you got in a scuffle. I mean, is there something going on here? What's going on?
This, I'll break it here, dude. It just,
If it's bad, you don't have to.
nah, we got you, man. We gotta get them ratings up.
I love him. Short kings stick together.
No,
Yeah,
honestly, I at least set it up, and it was, it was respectful. I mean, at least on my part, I was like, no, I think that's fucking cool. I was actually kind of happy that, Kamaru was like, yeah, bring him on, because you wouldn't want to do a podcast with somebody that has your belt, especially feel that way, especially when there's shit that's been thrown. I feel like with a guy like Bilal, he was doing a lot of shit with Kamaru. He did that whole song, with that whole country song. I don't know if you guys saw that, that Bilal did on Kamaru. It was actually kind of funny, dude. I ended up sending it to him, but he didn't like it. So I think, the jabs kind of started being thrown around. So there was already drama coming in. So once they came in, and then I was kind of like the mediator there, hey, what's up, Bilal? What do you think of Kamaru? Kamaru, what do you think of Bilal? And then shit just started kind of escalating because I'll be honest with you, man. Probably Kamaru started it, but I could see why. You know what I'm saying? So then all of a sudden, I think Kamaru said it's on site, and then Bilal said, "Well, it's on site. What's up?" And then Kamaru gets up, and then you guys gotta wait till we release the tape.
Who will win the fight?
Legit, legit, there's a scuffle there, dude. I was in the middle. I had a fucking sprained ankle. I was trying to help.
they were
like the whole production crew, like everybody kind of started coming in. They couldn't. They had to take both of them. It was about a good maybe 8 people there, and like 4 was trying to get on Bilal, and then but the hands were thrown.
Was Ali
punches
there?
were thrown, slaps were given.
Was Ali there? The
No,
manager?
he wasn't.
He's a good dude.
Yeah, no, Ali would have checked both of them.
Bro, you know it's a wild scene when 2 MMA fighters like fighting like no rules, like just out of anger.
You and Kevin Holland almost happened.
No, it wasn't even close.
No, you're actually very good, actually.
No, that wasn't even close. Listen,
you and Anthony Smith, right? Same thing.
No, I didn't even see him in person. No, it was nothing like that.
Okay.
I don't think.
Why? What's up with Anthony Smith? What was it? Why is he?
No, this is old news. But
Yeah,
Anthony Smith kind of like just shot off, and he took some shit the wrong way. And I think honestly, with all due respect, he took the bitch way out because he
all on good terms.
Fuck that.
Ugh.
I can't stand when dudes be acting like bitches. I'm sorry, I just can't.
Yeah.
And so
I don't feel that way, Anthony Smith.
Because you be acting like a bitch. Look, he took something the wrong way, and I messaged him. I'm like, bro, you took it wrong. And I was trying to explain it to him, and he left me on red on Instagram like a bitch. That shit bitches do when I be.
This all started because he got left on red, Henry.
So he ignored you.
The fuck you laughing at, nigga? Yeah, I don't like that shit.
He for sure stole your belt, by the way.
He for sure.
That guy for sure stole your belt. The way he'd be laughing from the corner.
He sold on the white market. I mean the black market.
Yeah, we know what you did.
Shit, man, so fucked. Okay, man. I mean, other than that, dude, I think I did see a little bit of the Kevin Holland. If there's one dude that you probably should have maybe.
Why, you don't like Kevin Holland?
Bro, it's just words.
He was disrespecting. You know what I mean? So when some people kind of like.
Just words.
It
was just words, bro.
You're 100% right.
Yeah,
very mature Rampage.
You know,
I've never seen that side of him.
But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm a thinker. Despite what people think about me, I'm a thinker. Fucking Armin got hurt that week here, and then if I lose my temper, I would.
So Armin got hurt.
It was here.
No. Take that back. We're on a podcast. Take that back.
Armin got hurt.
Don't say that right here.
I'm keeping it real. Armin got hurt. He pulled out of the fucking.
It was his back. It was the fucking
that
bridge.
day.
I don't know. Listen, I don't know what it was
before the fight.
Yeah, I don't know what it was.
He went to the weigh-in. Goes to the weigh-in. Comes back. Was like something happened, and it was that night.
Yeah, and
the night before the fight.
And he was just on Jackson, and then fucking what's it? 4579.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Okay, 4570.
4570 was here. Kevin Holland was here.
No, it's like Voldemort. We don't say his name anymore. We just
I don't give a fuck. I just, I be having brain fog, so I'm still jet lagged from the Philippines, and I don't want to come over there and maul this kid before you got to fight.
Yeah,
and I actually like Kevin Holland, but it wasn't. It was getting to me a little bit, but that was a good test for me because I'm the nicest guy on the planet, but I got the worst motherfucking temper, and
worst.
I went to counseling to control my temper. Now it's really hard for me to lose my temper.
Can you imagine Rampage at counseling?
Trying to control. So tell me a little bit about that. How is the fucking what do they do that kind of mellows you out? Like they like think about it, take a breath.
They show them naked girls at a coffee shop in
I'm gonna
Santa
tell you the honest truth. What helped me control my temper. One time when I was in college, wrestling in college, and I was a 70 pounder and the 90 pounder. I'm just B100. He was racist as fuck. That didn't bother me. I'm from the South. But he did a bunch of shit to me, and I let him slide with my teammate. We're like brothers. I have that same brother, mindset from high school. But one day he took a payphone receiver and he hit me in the mouth and fucked my lip up. I still got the scar on my lip.
Fuck a payphone. Jesus.
Yeah, and I defended myself, but I tried to kill him. And he went to the hospital, and they took me to jail. And the judge said,
"And you're in high school,
college.
And
a judge said that it was self-defense, but you went a little bit too far."
Holy shit!
And
so that's when you had to do the classes.
Yeah, that's why I had to do the anger management classes.
So
but I stopped doing that shit because that shit was making me angry.
And we still have the mugshots from that night he went to jail. We still have the mugshots.
And so the judge told me, he's like, if he said I don't know if he was just saying to scare me or not, but he said, if I'm putting your records, if you get in trouble for any more violent crimes, that they're gonna throw the book at you, like give you like prison time. And prison is the threats of prison is what changed my life when I turned 17. That drove me to wrestling. That I wanted to wrestle, right? Because I was the type of life I was living. I was on my way to prison, so I was like, I'm not going there. I'm not doing that shit. So I took counseling and stuff like that, and I learned to like really control my temper. So the only thing that would get me to lose my temper now is like more like violence. So before, if I hate rude people. So if somebody used to step on my feet or bump into me or one of my friends and they didn't say excuse me or sorry, I go off on them. But now, like words and shit like that, can't get.
He's a good dude. I saved his life one time at UFC 298, and I think the way Kevin Holland walked in here and gave me a little bit of attitude, Rampage was just looking out for me. And then I got to give him the bigger brother credit on that one. And that's what kind of set the tone too. I'll be honest.
No, when he walked in, he had an attitude though. Like I tried to go and like give him, how we dab him up. He was like,
I saved his life at UFC 298.
Like that.
The one with you versus Marab, which by the way, I have no idea how Marab could even wrestle you. You're one of the greatest wrestlers ever. How is that possible?
Shut the fuck up, man.
That's one of the greatest wrestlers of all time.
Bro, shut the fuck up, man. Look, bro.
What?
You just disrespected our guest.
No.
I'm not even joking right now.
We were there together.
I know, but I'm not even joking right now.
Marab's one of our friends, and everybody was saying there's not a chance Marab would be able. Dude, these are the facts. He's one of the greatest wrestlers ever to wrestle in the UFC. Stop. You got to understand where I'm coming from. I'm giving him his credit, but he's one of the greatest to ever do it. Who would have ever thought Marab would have been able to wrestle it?
It's how you
break it down for him.
Yeah, no, you do got to give him credit.
Yes.
And the thing is sometimes when you're the troll, you get trolled, and that's just
no. But you
didn't wrestle him. You didn't respect his wrestling, huh?
You didn't respect him.
No, it wasn't that. No, I knew Marab was really, really good with his chain fighting. So it's not even wrestling; it's how you chain it. That's what separates.
Break that down for the audience.
Like chaining is like really putting the punches together, and boom, the level change comes. Rather than just maybe throwing a right hand, and all of a sudden a level change comes. Like he's able to mix it very good with his fakes and feints into takedowns. But dude, he's a fucking machine. It's his cardio, it's his conditioning. You know what I'm saying? When you're able to have a certain, but it's the same reason why he can't knock people out, because he just knows that certain threshold where he could just keep it there and take it there, and people just can't, he necessarily can't finish you, but he'll fucking drown you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that camp, I mean, that camp, I did tore my groin, but it's high risk, high reward. You know what I'm saying? Like if I did have my groin was had a part 3 tear, so I could not wrestle. But I was like, fuck it, it's Marab. So maybe I didn't give him his fucking credit. And that's what happened.
No, I could tell some.
But I had to. But I
You
had
said that
to.
at the fight, by the way.
Yeah, I could tell.
He was sitting with me at the fight, and
tell.
right after him and Vanderlei were talking, he went to go sit back down in his seat, and then you guys started fighting, and Rampage was like, dude, I could tell something was wrong with him. And honestly, he called that with the Nate Diaz-Jake Paul fight. And I give him that
fighter,
too. He's a fighter. He could tell. And I give you that. I give you your flowers.
But can I tell you something? You got to give...
Meet me halfway like the black eyed peas.
I gotta give credit to Marab, and this is why I even says like he's the greatest bantamweight of all time.
Hey,
maybe he doesn't have the title defenses, but look at who he's beaten.
You think
how
he's better than
it.
TJ Dillashaw?
Yeah.
Wow.
Come on,
Henry.
Look at the
Henry.
look at the list. Look at the list of who he's look at the list of who he's beat and how he's beat them. There's a big difference.
You think he's better than TJ Dillashaw?
So I got a question for you.
Cejudo, Jan, O'Malley.
Who?
No.
Wait, hold on. Henry, who?
O'Malley.
Hey.
Who is that?
You like that one? You like that
Who's
one?
That was a good one.
Quentin.
Okay, Kwani. Hey, I don't think Marab can beat
Umar.
Can beat
Dude, TJ in his prime.
Umar
TJ
Nurmagomedov. Like, dude,
Marab ain't touching TJ in his prime though.
When Marab beat
not in prime.
Umar Nurmagomedov, I'm like, all right, man.
Who?
Umar not gonna run off. He said it.
Wayne, pull up that fighter. I don't know
What
who
is
that
this?
is.
Just a fucking comedy show here?
No, it's a podcast.
It's a podcast, Henry.
What is this, dude? Is this?
Come on.
Are we just ball busting to the end? Is
No,
that
I
how
mean,
this
but
shit works?
like Rampage, you gonna mess with him the whole time, or you gonna be normal?
I got one
He
last
got the
question.
50-cent white beater on today, so he did.
I got
he
one
thinking
last
he's
question.
something.
I got one last question.
I got two more.
No, I just got one last question. I'm gonna shut up because y'all don't like my questions.
Oh God.
When you fought Marab, did you think he was Mexican?
Did I?
Because I thought that nigga was Mexican the whole time.
No, but obviously he played it well, dude. And that's where you got to give him credit. Like he's a gimmick guy. Maybe he doesn't have the mouthpiece, but he's able to really create storylines. Whether because I am a prideful American. I'm a first generation American, and my parents came here to fucking give me this opportunity, and I can't just say, "Oh yeah, I'm Mexican," where I was born and raised in this motherfucker. So I get a lot of shit for it, but so be it.
Who cares about that?
cares? Yeah,
fuck them.
Yeah, exactly. So be it, bro. This is where I was born. But
No, I'm talking
Why'd
about
you bring
Marab.
that
I
up?
was talking
No, I
about
know, but
Marab.
that's a big thing with him right now.
No, I don't
At
know.
Mexico
Listen,
City.
bro.
No, that
bro,
was a
I
big
don't know.
thing.
That shit made him famous though.
Yeah. Hey,
Bro,
that shit
I didn't
made him
know
famous.
that part about you, but I was thinking he had me fooled because I saw this motherfucker at a Mexican restaurant after the fight down here.
Oh, say where you were after Henry Cejudo's fight with Marab. You had Marab on your shoulders at Los Olos.
No, I
and
didn't.
bullshit. Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You was at his victory party.
Bro, I went to
You know what? As you fucking should.
Oh,
No.
He beat the Triple C, bro. He beat the Triple C
Can I-
like
can I-
that.
I wasn't
fucking-
there.
Can I explain
I
myself?
wasn't
You
there.
deserve all
I
the
love
praise,
Marab,
man.
but I wasn't
Can I
there.
explain? Hey, can I explain myself?
I didn't go.
Did you pull that skin back?
Yeah, you was doing the
Wow.
Macarena with
I'm
Marab
just
on your
saying,
head.
bro.
Wow.
I'm just
Can
saying.
I
you
explain
screwed
myself?
that,
The
you know,
Macarena
I
with
heard
Marab
that.
on your head.
Can I shut up? Can I explain myself? Lagos is my favorite restaurant.
Yeah.
I just so happened to be going there with Luke Rockhold, and we went there.
They got hammered that night on the company card.
Yeah, and I didn't even know I didn't know he had an after party there. And I see this motherfucker with mariachi carrying him on his shoulder. I was like, this nigga Mexican.
No way.
I
I,
thought he was
didn't know
Mexican.
that.
Story.
True story.
Fuck you, Marab!
I thought he was Mexican the whole time, and then he came on the show and he said he's Turkish or something.
Hey, are you okay? Or the zitty's getting you?
No, dude. Honestly, bro, like the last 10 minutes,
busy.
I was like, woo.
He's busy.
No, I'm better now.
Yeah.
But dude, that shit.
Come on,
didn't hit
take
me.
one more.
No,
Yeah,
dude,
take
I
one more.
can't,
Take one
dude,
more.
I can't,
Hey,
dude.
give him one more just to see what happens.
Fuck off, fuck
Yeah,
off.
man, you
Wait, I
guys
got
are
two more
gonna-
questions. Ilya doing the thing. He moving up, right? He find Charles, trying to get the double champ.
Yeah.
Right. He going straight to the championship. You got our boy Armin, who's sitting outside right now, training every day, 3 times
Oh,
a
no
day.
way.
#1 contender.
Hell yeah.
He's been here for the last 4 months.
You ever train with
Hell
Armin?
yeah. No,
He's a good dude.
No, I like Armin. I think he'll beat anybody 155
He's
pounds.
an animal. You think it's right that Ilya goes straight for a championship? You think they deserve that? What's your opinion?
Because of what he's done
Mm-hmm.
and who he beat, and they never won a championship rounds, I could see it.
Yeah.
It should have been Armin,
Mm-hmm.
but the UFC, this is what happens, man. If you just don't abide to what they want, I mean, fuck, it is what it is.
Hey,
They
you
don't want-
have good takes. How do you think that Armin would do against gay cheese?
It's Gaethje, dude.
I'm
Come
saying-
on,
that's what I'm
man.
saying.
He's never coming on the podcast now.
Whew.
That's what I'm saying.
Justin
It's
Gaethje.
That's what I
What'd you say?
Justin gay cheese.
Armin brings a grappling, bro, and that's what makes it problematic for Gaethje.
How good's his grappling?
Gaethje's?
No, Armin's.
See?
It's the real deal. I think he just competed at the pit against one of Islam's boys, and he ended up winning.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
He looked good.
but it's not even about it's about mixing. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. It's like when you're able to, you don't have to be the best at everything, but if you know how to mix it, like it's like that style is on right now. Marab has that style. It was Bilal. Obviously, he just lost, and DDP. They just know how to mix their fucking fighting. That's like it may not be the prettiest or the nicest, but they just know how to win. They know how to mix it.
What'd you think of the fight with Bilal and Jack?
Yeah, it was 49-46, bro. I think the only round, and there were close rounds, but I think it was all JDM. JDM
I think-
stole it in the fifth at the very end with punches and bunches. The only round that I see Bilal
Bilal.
was the fourth,
Muhammad.
and I was going for Bilal. And I thought Bilal was gonna do a number on him, but I think the wrong game plan, wrong strategy, and that shit just happened.
Why do you think he tried to stand up with him instead of wrestling him? Is the other guy's a good wrestler?
Sometimes because you start doing things at the gym and you start fucking believing your own things, and that's just what happened. It was Bilal just a fucking mistake. I think 10 out of 10. I think Bilal beats him.
I think since Bilal was champion, I think that he did enough to keep his belt.
I love the way how you
Really?
talk about that. Rampage says you got to beat the champ to be the champ.
No, he beat him.
There you go.
He beat him, Quinn.
I got Quentin. When he says Quentin and he doesn't say Rampage, he's being serious.
Honestly, I watched the fight in the Philippines over somebody else's FaceTime. And it was,
You heard this, right? Wait, say it again slowly.
Listen, and
So you must have thought fucking Bilal was JDM.
bro, I didn't know who was. No, I didn't know who the other guy was, but this is what the problem was.
Bro, when you walked in here, you said, which one is Bilal?
No, I know Bilal because my college teammate fucking trains with him. I know Bilal Muhammad. I know him. I know who he is because Lewis Taylor, we wrestled together at Lassen. And that's his training partner. They coach and do all this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so let me say. When I watched it on FaceTime in the Philippines, it was a couple of hot girls twerking and shit around me and stuff. So I was trying to watch. So yeah, so I understand how I could got that wrong. It was some.
But I think if there's one area where I think Bilal tactically should have kept going is if he didn't get that first takedown, you continue to attack. This is what Merab does. Merab continues to attack, until he finally gets it. And then once he finally gets it, it's all right, man. Now I'm just going to cruise my way and continue to keep taking you down. So a lot of people, if they don't get takedowns, they stop and they just want to strike. But if you continue with the takedowns, you'll eventually get it, especially in the 5-round fight.
Merab's still a champ right now, right?
Yeah, he got a rematch with O'Malley again. Another fight. O'Malley gets another shot at the title. Yeah. I got a question for you before we
No, but go back to what you were saying with Ilya and Islam
and Charles.
I don't think Ilya should ever relinquish that belt.
Oh, he should hold it to move up.
Hold it, move up, and then that's when you're considered a double champ, a real double champ. Because remember, you're a multi-division champ, but an actual to be simultaneous and be a simultaneous where you're owning 2 divisions, there's something precious about that. So even when even a couple of days ago before Islam decided to relinquish it, I called Ali. I was like, hey, I sent Ali a message. I'm like, hey, Ali, I just want to let you know this. He should not do it. He should not relinquish that belt, dude. Because there's something about having that status at 155 pounds and 170. Once you win it, then you can let it go. Mm-hmm. There's only been 3 in history.
I like this.
There's only been 3 in history.
I agree with him. But
Conor McGregor, Daniel Cormier, and myself.
Hey, but I think the UFC kind of like trying to put a stop to it. That's why they made him.
But that's not.
That's not fair, though, right?
No, it's not, I don't know if that's. I don't know, dude. I don't know if that. I don't know if that's an official rule.
Oh, okay.
But when you're pound for pound, you can do whatever the fuck you want. I think he's earned it.
I agree.
You were a double champ. You were a Pride champ and UFC champ. You unified it.
I think Dan Henderson was the first double champ in MMA history. But yeah, I'm the first ever unified champ. Yeah, I'm the first ever unified champ.
Because he had the Pride belt and the UFC belt.
Yeah, no, I remember that.
I got a question for you before we go, though. I saw you and Kobe Covington almost got in a fight this weekend.
Yeah, dude.
What's up with that?
You like Kobe?
I don't know that motherfucker.
Yeah. Dude, honestly, it kind of started off. It started off kind of cool, you know.
I love you.
No, don't you dare, man. Don't you dare.
But you're the best. You're the best.
No, I'm just saying. I never met the motherfucker.
No, I could imagine. I could see from what you just said.
It started off somewhat cordial until that motherfucker told me, "Did you go to the White House?" And I'm like, but he was doing it in a way where he was kind of being arrogant about it.
He was being serious? He wasn't joking?
I'm just
Why, who went to the White
first of all, apparently him, that's what he's bragging about, the fucking White House. I'm like, dude, I went to the White House fucking 15 years ago. Like, you know what I'm saying? All right, cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was here I was gonna try to get him on the pod. I was gonna invite him. You know what I'm saying? I like a lot of the shit that he talks about. You know what I'm saying? And then I just said, I'm like, do you have a fucking real belt, Kobe? Do you have an Olympic gold medal, Kobe? I've been to the White House, and then we just started chirping and talking shit, and then I fucked it. I was tipsy too, man. I ain't eat the whole day, and I want to say I had 2 drinks, but apparently they said I had like 5.
What are you drinking?
Some of that Hennessy.
That reminds me of the first time I met you in Arizona. See, I'm kind of standoffish. I'm kind of standoffish. I didn't know you. I didn't know how you felt about me because in my day, a lot of MMA fighters didn't really like me. They didn't even fuck with me. I don't have a whole lot of MMA fighter friends. I don't fuck with a lot of people.
Wow, when I went the first time that I met Quentin, I went, oh.
Now I liked him immediately. I was like, oh, he cool. He one of us. And we've been cool ever since. It was at a restaurant there in
I forget.
I think that's the first time.
Oh, that's right. It was at a steakhouse.
The steakhouse.
Of course you caught Rampage eating. Yeah. That's amazing. First time you ever met him. What was he eating? Do you remember?
Corn on the cob.
Actually, he was the one eating. I was walking in. It was like him and Cejudo was over there. I was like, oh, where did that little motherfucker at?
Oh my God. So did you end up fighting Kobe Covington before we go?
No, I didn't. But I just tell him that. I says, hey, listen, bro, my co-host broke your face.
Oh no, you did not do that. You said my older brother beat you up.
Bro, I wish I could say that one day. I
always say that to people when they play me. I always say that. I said my co-host will kill you.
I could never say that. I could never say that.
Why?
I just couldn't.
Why?
I just couldn't.
Say why. Because you know I got you.
You think I can say that's why my co-host broke your fucking face?
Yeah, because
who?
You used to have a podcast with that girl. I know she ain't fighting. Now you got me.
I can never say that.
Can I tell you something? All right, so I took Rampage at Nordstrom to pick up some of our new pieces from Santos Studio, because now he is slim fit large. And one thing I said, Rampage, when we go to the mall, I'm going to grab some stuff. Rampage is like, no, today I got you. He big broed me. I said, all right, cool, where we going? So we go to Nordstrom, we go pick up some pieces, and he goes, yo, pull out your card. What are you doing? And I'm like, what do you mean? And he had a bag full of Santo Studio pieces. He was going to go show love. He's like, nah, today's on you. Like, after we picked everything out. And then that's when I realized, I'm like, all right, that's big, bro. He always got me. That's why I love you. So today, in my appreciation to you, I'm giving you a hug.
No. Fuck off.
Why?
Bro, the only dudes I like hugging is my kids.
Okay.
That's the only dudes I hug.
All right. Well, then we'll leave it at that.
All right.
Triple Champ.
And
Can I
my
tell you
dad.
something? I'm standing up right now just in case Rampage slaps me. I can run faster. But you are one of the most stand-up guys. And I got to say this on the podcast live. So we have that show, the Jackson Behind the Brand. And I hit you up. I said, yo, come out here. We're going to go do some training. We have Jansen and Bushesha and Khalil Roundtree. I have our new head coach of jiu-jitsu, Bernardo, and Master Leo Vera from Checkmate. And I was like, yo, can you come out here? I bug him 24/7, 7 days a week. He's still excited to come out here. He makes it very easy for me. And not a lot of people do that. In a position of you and your power and your respect and what you've done in the sport, you're probably the only one that could be doing that type of treatment to me. And you're always the easiest guy to work with.
I got an idea.
I got to say thank you.
I got an idea.
Yeah,
Let's
for
take
sure.
him to Nordstrom's and get him some Santos.
That would be great.
That'd be
and
great.
You know what my
But
answer?
you got to pronounce it right. Santo Studio. There's
No.
S after
I'm
Santos.
from the Memphis.
Yeah?
Santos Studios. Let's get
See
him.
what I'm doing? Then we can go get him some hydroxycut. He could eat it like Skittles, throw in a little bit of Ozempic, and he'll be able to fit in anything he buys. You feel me? Triple Champ style. Wait,
No, guys, for me, I appreciate it. Bear, Quinn, you guys are fucking killing it. I love you guys as podcast. Man, you guys are absolutely killing the game. And yeah,
you have incredible hair, by the way.
Grazie.
Man, why you glazing him so hard?
It's
like
all,
that?
it's all, it's
He's
all,
already
it's
here.
all natural.
Yeah, it's all natural.
That's not from
Rampage,
Turkey?
Rampage, show me your new tattoo. Because Rampage got a sick tattoo on his head.
I
Show
gotta
him.
see it.
What?
What's
Before
up?
we go,
Let's
just
see
show
it.
him the new tattoo you got. No, you got it's like a whole thing. It's one piece.
I hate this guy.
All right, thanks for watching. Jackson Podcast, we out.
Fuck. I forgot the fucking.
Wait, are we rolling?